We have discussed about the definition of friction, which always opposes the movement of the object, that is, it is always applied in opposite direction. Now we discuss the activity that keep one of your thick book on the wooden table. Now using your little finger, push it very lightly. How much does it move? We know that with the help of a single finger we can't be able to push a heavy book, but with our whole hand, when we apply to push it, applying more force, then in the second case the book will move. Now place a sandpaper on the table and try to move the book on it. What happen? So we will see that we will be able to move the book with our hand rather than with the finger. Here see your figure 12.3. In the A part it is shown that a single figure pushing a book and the book doesn't moves. But in the B case, when we hand pushing a book, then the book will start moving. So this figure explains this activity, that how a heavier object will take more force to move. So friction is a type of force that arises when the two objects come in contact with each other. Here you see in this figure that there is a contact of the book with the surface. So all the objects having the surface which are not even, there are the grooves in the surface which can be seen under microscope. What are grooves? Small type of holes. When the two objects come into contact, then these grooves interlock with each other. As the two objects grooves interlock with each other, then the movement will become difficult. This creates the friction. This is how the frictional force in the nature arises, because no surface is smooth. Rough surface is there, and always rough surface have grooves in between. So to move an object you have to apply the force to unlock the surface in contact. This force is always applied, I have told you, opposite, and used to measure the magnitude of friction. That this magnitude means value of this force will give the value of frictional force. It means both are equal in value but opposite in sign only. Is it clear that what is actually a friction and how does it arises?